Greetings to my V family all over the planet. This is the one and only Padman Sinatiraja, recording live from the 8th floor of the QI Tower, the Wednesday message coming to the end of the year. Alright guys, it's been an exciting week. I've been spending much more time at home the last weekend, alright, actually doing work, arranging stuff, alright, rearranging my whole house. I did a lot of cooking this weekend. You know, girls, if you're watching this video, if you ever choose to get married, find a man like me, because I am the ultimate guy for any woman on the planet. I clean, I cook, I can sing, I'm the most romantic guy on the planet. Alright, just this is my self-branding promotion right now. Everyone behind the camera is laughing. But ladies, if you truly want a great husband, just look for somebody like Padman Sinatiraja and you'll be happy for the rest of your lives. So Wednesday message. Now I've been cracking my head what to talk about, but I want to talk about something which I experienced in Dubai. It's about change. Alright, I was talking to many leaders in Dubai and I realized one thing. I realized that networkers who join us, alright, people who become a networker and join QNet, they're coming from a complete different world. They're coming from a complete different mindset, like you before you signed up. They're coming from a world of non-believers, no dreams, negativity, issues, life full of problems, and then they sign up, alright? And our job, alright, of networkers as uplines is not just to give them information and educate them. The most important job of an upline when you get a new prospect who signs up is to get them to change, to unlearn many things that has been fixed in their mind. That's why people use this word called paradigm shift. Alright, paradigm shift means a change of mindset. But in my language, is basically the greatest paradigm is to unlearn things. Alright, because people have a fixed way of thinking, a fixed way of doing things, a fixed way of living their lives. And if they come into network marketing and if they don't change the way they think, the way they act, the way they live their lives, they cannot succeed in QNet. That coming into QNet and becoming successful, coming into network marketing, the V family, and becoming successful requires you to change, requires you to constantly change the way you look at life. For example, alright, when before networking, you will work only as hard as you need to, alright, to survive, not to be fired from your job, not to be given a warning letter. So people have this minimalistic approach to hard work. That means they just want to do enough, alright, just to survive. Unless you work for me in the V, everyone in the V works really hard, okay? But when you come into network marketing, it's the total opposite of minimalistic, alright? It's Maximus, alright? That means you got to work harder than you ever worked before, alright? That means all the luxuries you had before networking, sleep, eat, stay home at weekends, sing kumbaya with your family members, watch football, cricket, tennis, all of that have to be given up. Because now you are in the world of Maximus attitude. That means everything you do to the max. You want to max out, so you work to the max. Now your job as an upline is to drive this person, to convince this person that network marketing requires a different work ethic. Network marketing is a 24-hour work ethic. Network marketing is being on your phone, on WhatsApp, you know, on Viber, okay, on calls, alright, every single minute of the day. There is no switching off like I mentioned in my last video. But this cannot just be achieved with a lecture, alright. You cannot say, okay, now you have to work hard, alright. No one is going to say, yes, sir, I will. It doesn't work that way. You need to create that paradigm shift. You got to plant the dream, you got to plant the purpose in that person's mind so that work hard makes sense. Because nobody is going to work hard just because you told them to. Nobody is going to do presentation just because you told them to. They have to be driven, all right, by emotion. They have to be driven by passion. All right, they will only work hard if they feel it from here, from their heart. All right, and they got to be a maniac. And again, it comes back to the golden rule: monkey see, monkey do. So as an upline, you have to constantly remind yourself that you are the benchmark, that you have to constantly be seen. All right, the Dato Sri Vijay, the most unbelievable networker on the planet, our upline and mentor, always told me, Patman, if you have nothing to do, don't allow the world to see you do nothing, because they will duplicate it. So even if you have nothing to do and you're sitting at home and staring at the ceiling, you have done all your WhatsApp, you have achieved your goal, you have done your videos, you have sent out messages, you have done your presentations for the week, and you got nothing to do. Dato Sri says, do something and let the world see you do it. So if I have nothing to do on the weekend, I would still invite my downlines to my house and just cook for them or watch a movie, because they cannot know that Patman Senatiraja had nothing to do. Because that is unacceptable, because duplication, all right, then hard work will not exist. So Maximus mentality, all right, that means you basically push yourself constantly, all right, then the paradigm shift will happen in your downlines. Now your downlines need to understand why they need to work hard, because they came from a world before QNet where they didn't have to work hard. They just had to survive, do just enough. You understand? But now you're asking them to work hard, work like a maniac, don't sleep, sacrifice their weekend, all right? Cancel birthday parties, don't attend morons' weddings, you know, whatever the point is. But they must be driven by something. And this comes back to the power of the dream, the power of purpose, the intent of max out, all right? Buying the things they could never buy before in their past life. That this is a new journey, all right? So this is a journey of Maximus attitude. This is a journey of working to the max. And this paradigm shift must happen early from the time the person signed up, all right? You must already program this work ethic, because laziness is your greatest enemy in your organization. Switching off is your greatest enemy, and you need to fight this every single day. So the attitude of working to the max, the attitude of hard work, the attitude of working to the point where you cannot work anymore, right? There's an old saying in my village where I come from, Telok Intan, all right? You do not work hard. You will not know whether you work hard unless you reach home and you got no time to take off your shoe and you fall asleep on your sofa, all right? You understand? That's how tired a networker must be. That's how hard you must work, all right? In my networking days, even until today, when I reach home, my God, when my ass sits on that sofa, it's like paradise. Because that's how much you've been walking, that's how much you've been talking, that's how much you've been doing presentation. But if you come back home all excited and chirpy, full of energy, and you're not tired, there's something wrong, guys. Right? You must be tired. And then you fight the tiredness and work harder and not fall asleep on the sofa and push yourself even harder. That's the paradigm shift that needs to shift from the life before networking and the life after networking. The second paradigm is this issue of problems and challenges. Now, in your pre-networking life, there are problems every day, all right? And what the human race loves to do is they love to talk about their problems and make it even bigger and bigger and bigger. From a small problem, after talking and complaining to your friends, it will elevate itself, all right, to a world crisis, which creates negativity in you, which in turn creates a negative zone around you, that when people come into that zone, they become negative. All right? Now, the paradigm shift that needs to happen after networking, now in your mind, is that first, let's recognize the fact that there is a God. All right? Whether you are Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, whichever religion, I love and respect all religions. There is a God. And Mahatma Gandhi, Dato Sri told me this story 18 years ago. Mahatma Gandhi said that a single blade of grass cannot move without his will. Right? Now that paradigm shift was the greatest paradigm shift that happened to me after I became a networker. Then I saw every problem as no problem. Why? Because if a single blade of grass cannot move without His will. That means that problem you see was given to you by Him. So by you complaining, it's moronic because you're complaining against the Lord Himself. You understand how stupid that sounds? So what you have to understand, what I do today, whenever I have a problem, I start my sentence with, God did this to me. Right? That's how I start my sentence. That's why Padman Sinatiraja never complains. Because I program my mind, whenever I want to say traffic jam, God created this traffic jam for me. When I'm sick, God made me sick. Alright? Because if nothing can happen without His will, alright, then everything that happens to you is His will. You understand not? And He gives you the power, the human will, alright, to make decisions to overcome that problem. He gives you the power to be positive even if you are surrounded by negativity. You understand? Alright? And that paradigm shift must happen. So the biggest paradigm shift that happened to me after I crossed over into networking is I don't complain anymore. I have no problems. The world around me can collapse. I'll still be smiling. I'll still be doing presentation with the most positive attitude you have ever seen in your life. Because I know that I cannot stop the problem. The problem is given by Him for a reason I will never understand. To make me stronger, to make me appreciate the people around me, to make me appreciate my health, whatever the reason is. Alright? Now the problems will always come. How you react to the problem is in your control. So as a networker, you never react negatively. You never react negatively. You see, this is not a problem. Alright? I'm going to react positively to this call. I don't know what the call is about, but it's going to be a positive call. I decided so. So, you always react positively and don't talk about it. As a networker, I never talk about it. Why? Because good news travels fast, bad news travels faster. Most of the negativity in your organization, alright, was created by you and your negativity. You talked about it and it just grew into a monster that you couldn't control. So there's no room for negativity in network marketing. There's no room for complaining. There's no room, alright, for phones ringing every single minute. There is no room for any form of negativity or complaining as a networker. Now, this paradigm shift must happen very fast in your downlines who sign up. And it can only happen when it happens to you. Monkey see, monkey do. Duplication is the key. So these two paradigms must be constantly educated into your network. Must be constantly practiced by yourself so it's duplicated by your network. Do you understand? First, hard work to the max. Second, problems will always be there. React positively. Don't talk about it. Alright? Don't complain. Alright? Stay in a positive zone. This is fundamentally important in network marketing. Alright? Now, these two paradigms, if you manage to get your downlines, alright, to cross these two paradigms fast when they first sign up, your organization will explode. Max out will happen like that. Alright? Presentation will be natural in your organization. So first paradigm, alright, the attitude of hard work to the max must be normal in network marketing. It was not normal before network marketing. That paradigm must be created. Second paradigm, don't complain. Don't be negative. Start your words, God did this to me. And trust me, after a few weeks, you will stop complaining. Alright? Because He does things for mysterious reasons. To make you a better networker, to make you a better human being, to make you stronger and a more effective leader. Alright? So don't react to every problem and don't talk about it. Alright? Stop being negative. Stay positive long enough, you will be permanently positive. Like Padman Senatiraja, like Dato Sri Vijay, like Japa. And then you create a zone of positivity. And everyone coming in will benefit from it. So guys, paradigm shift. You are no longer who you used to be. Today you are a networker, you are a warrior, you are a dreamer. And these two paradigm shifts of work hard, alright, and not being negative anymore are the fundamental paradigm shifts that need to be achieved for you to achieve max out and ultimate success in network marketing. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. And remember, find two this week. Keep the momentum strong. and Presentación Mania, all right, make sure everyone qualifies. So remember, stop complaining. It's a waste of time. Focus on Max Out, focus on your dreams. It will become a reality.